During our first year living in Beijing, my husband got pneumonia. Actually, got double pneumonia. He was in the hospital for like 9 or 10 days, and it was very scary because we was very new to the country. He was the moneymaker. The way we lived was because of his job, and I didn't want to lose my husband. But God had spoke to me. He had been telling me to read, I believe it was Daniel, but he kept saying to me, surely he will not die. So finally, now that my husband was in the hospital, I decided to read that book. And that's the scripture he led me to. Surely he would not die. That comforted me. But here's another thing that God did that's so amazing, so mind-blowing. China is very different in this hospital. And so when we checked out, and I'll share that story with you guys another time, but when we checked out of the hospital, they said, your husband needs oxygen. So I was like, where would I get this oxygen? They said, well, go to the pharmacist. Well, the pharmacist gave me this kit that looked like a science experiment. And I'm like, this is not going to work. This is not going to be enough oxygen for my husband. I don't understand. Well, the day I checked him out of the hospital, we went to a grocery store that was a Western grocery store. And while there, we ran into a parent from the school that we both worked at, and just sharing what our Chinese New Year had been like, because this happened over Chinese New Year. And I mentioned to the mom, I said, and Andre needs an oxygen machine, and I don't know where to get one. And she says, I have an oxygen machine. Look at God. Listen, I know I have moments where I worry. I'm not going to pretend like I never worry. But what I can tell you is if you are going through something really challenging right now and you're praying and hoping and looking for the ram in the bush, trust him. Know that he has it waiting for you. Know that when you can't figure out the way and it seems like there is no way, he is the way. Relax, believe, and do the one thing that he's told you to do. Like he told me to read the scripture. I didn't read it until Andre was in there. Do the thing you know he's telling you to do and wait for the answer to the rest. I hope this encourages someone.